All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight, the KDC Home Improvements 360 Winged Sprint Cars are in action, presented by World of Thunder, right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Brett Wheeler in the booth with you tonight, and down and also doing all the camera work as we've got a new addition to the stream. If you have a look down in the bottom right-hand corner, all the likes, follows, shares, and of course, if you send us some stars or donations, it'll come up on the bottom left of your screen. So your chance to get on the stream here tonight. We want to welcome you into Lanier National Speedway. We're going to take this opportunity just to quickly step aside for a brief moment before we roll into qualifying. We'll do some promoting of the race. Move back in about 25 seconds. All right, it is time for qualifying. Take a look at Stephen Calavoda and the TeamVLR.com B-Hill Gang. Car number 23 as he rolls through turn number 3 and 4 on lap number 2. Sits 5th quick at the moment. We'll see if Calavoda can improve. He does. It's a 13.000. Rolling out in car number 28, it's going to be Seth Cheney. Braden Nyla goes quick time with a 12.885. Braden Nyla with a 12.885. Oh, Boomhauer in the Dirt Racing Network, Black Diamond Motorsports, car number 91, Ernie Williams Jr. Ernie Williams Jr. in car number 91. 15th quick on lap number 1 with a 13.286. A 13.286. Second lap time for Ernie Williams Jr. 13.216. Brett Strickler in car number 38 goes third quick. And the boxer himself in car number 39, Chase Cabray. Couldn't punch his way out of a wet paper bag if he tried. Goes quick time. He watched the 82 of Dustin Griffiths on the racetrack in the black, white, and purple entry. Dustin Griffiths going to complete lap number 1 of 2 on qualifying. Just under a minute left here in the qualifying session. First lap time for Dustin Griffiths, a 13.157. A 13.157. Steve Castle, 20th quick. Dustin Griffiths, I think he may have had contact with the wall. We'll see if lap number 2 is going to count. 13.151 it was indeed. It still would have positioned him in 14th spot. 25 cars have officially taken a time. We are waiting on just a couple of people to go out and qualify. Of course, we will take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. The call for heat. I believe top three to the main event. Green flag is out and we're underway here in heat race number 1, and Chase Cabray wastes no time in getting straight to the top of the racetrack. He will lead down the back straightaway. Western Newell going to hang on to second spot. Meanwhile, third spot is up for grabs. Keep an eye on the 2 car. Keen works the outside of the racetrack through turn number 1 and 2. Got Stephen Hill up on the inside. Then you go back to James Grace rolling right through the middle of the racetrack. So 3 wide for third, fourth and fifth. Kyle Keane going to move into position number 3. Here comes Hill and Grace back to the inside. 10 laps of distance here in heat racing action. Hi Travis. Kyle Keane now firmly moves into position 3. So the top 3 locked down at the moment. Meanwhile, 4th still up for grabs. Stephen Hill will move into that 4 spot, relegating James Grace in the 269 back to position 5. We go back up front and we watch our race leader work on the top side of the racetrack. Through turn number 3 and 4, gets into the wall. Now going to leave the door open on the bottom side of the racetrack. Western Newell nearly contact on the exit of turn number 4. Battle on for the race lead. Cabray on the outside, Western Newell on the low side. Cabray comes down to the bottom side in turns 3 and 4. Track very tricky at the moment. Jesse White, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Cabray continues to lead into turns 3 and 4. He's left the bottom side open just a little bit for Western Newell. Western Newell can't make the move. They did complete lap number 8 that time by. We're about to see the white flag this time by Cabray. Western Newell with a slide job on. Cabray battle on for the lead on the final lap. Here goes Cabray back to the inside. Stays low down through turn number 1 and 2. Choice to make into turn number 3. He will stay to the bottom side. Western Newell keeps it pinned to the outside of the racetrack. Cabray comes up top. Chase Cabray wins. That's your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. Starting on pole in the 005, it's going to be Braden Isla. On his outside in car number 51, Jeremy Zarfos. Some big names in this one. Let's take a look at Isla and Zarfos on the front row. Green flag is out. Isla got a good start from Zarfos. Here comes Taylor Howe. Down to the bottom side into turn 1 and 2. They work their way through turns 3 and 4 here on the opening lap. Braden Isla rim riding the top side of the racetrack. Zarfos working down low in the 51. Got 19 on the top wing of that car and on the tail tank. Snyder in the 77. Keep an eye on David Harleman as well. But here comes Taylor Howe in the 29 car. A good battle going on for second and third. Move David Harleman into position number 4. In the KKR Sim team. In the Napa Auto Parts number 49. He's into the wall. Yep, keep an eye on him because he found the wall. That's for sure. Zarfos continues to work low through 3 and 4. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And it's the 49 of David Harleman. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay on that one. Napa Auto Parts number 49 got into the wall in turns 1. And then I think he may have just overcorrected it. Holy cow. Flag number 1 on comes of heat race number 2, care of David Harleman. Lights are out on the racing.com official pace truck. 7 in the books, 3 laps to run. Braden Isla, Taylor Howe, Jeremy Zarfos, your top 3. He's certainly going to feel that one. If he didn't already, I know he runs an Oculus Rift, so his head might be a little bit sore after that one, and that's not because Chase Cabrera is a virtual boxer. Different story, different time of the night. We'll leave that one. 2 laps to go. Braden Isla, your race leader from Taylor Howe. Jeremy Zarfos in third. They all ride the top through turn number 1 and 2. Isla continues to work the cushion through 3 and 4. Going to leave the door open for Taylor Howe. Contact. There's going to be a yellow, is there? However, Jeremy Zarfos got the white flag, so they're going to race it out to the start-finish line. And Zarfos, your race leader from Griffiths, and Travis Snyder Jr. in third. Checkered flag out. Obviously still dealing with the should have sound now. Thanks, racing on pole in car number 38. There's going to be Brett Strickland. He's outside the 32 of Stephen Calaoda. At a position 3, the 1 car of Mason Hannigan lines up alongside the 91 of Mr. Boomhauer, Ernie Williams Jr. Austin Hall, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome into the channel. I'm not sure why it should be fixed now. Grace there. Welcome in track and green flag is out. Heat race number 3. Strickler will lead lap number 1. Calavoda sits in second. Then we go back to Mason Hannigan in third. There's 4 cars fighting it out for the final 2 transfer spots right now. Calavoda, Hannigan hang on to those spots. Ernie Williams Jr. hit right there as well. Hauser works by Mason Hannigan. Hauser down low into turns 3 and 4. Looking for second on Stephen Calavoda. Calavoda trying to work over Brett Strickler on the top side of the racetrack. Contact us. Hauser got to the back of Strickler. Here comes Hannigan. Hannigan into the wall on the front straightaway. Hannigan with a slide job on Hauser. Ernie Williams Jr. looking to go 3 wide down the back straightaway. How good is this racing right now? Hannigan around the outside of Hauser at the line. Hauser had it by probably a front nerf bar, and that's about it. 5 down, 5 to go. Strickler trying to hold on to the race lead. Calavoda trying to work him over. Hauser in third. Here comes a slide job and a half from Hannigan. He can't clear Dylan Hauser. Here comes Boomhauer of Ernie Williams Jr. Ernie Williams moves into position number 4. In the Dirt Racing Network, Black Diamond Motorsports, number 91. He's got 2 laps to go this time by to make a move into third, to make a direct transfer into the main event. Here comes Hannigan down low. Very ambitious there from the 1 car. Oh, Hauser into the wall. Williams gets on by. Meanwhile, up front, Calavoda. He's gotten by Brett Strickler. Half a lap to go. Calavoda goes down low, runs the slider line through 3 and 4. Strickler's got some momentum on the bottom side. That was close. For the 4th and final heat race of the night, let's take a look at your Black Diamond Motorsports starting grid. So it's a pair of Cheneys on the front row. Seth on the inside, Trevor on the outside. Trevor in the 99, the Pennzoil yellow entry. Seth in the 28 up on the inside. Green flag is out. 10 final laps here in heat racing competition. They attempt to go 4 wide. They were very close to making it 4 wide through 1 and 2. Dakota Coon in the 95 sits right on that 3rd and final transfer spot. Meanwhile, Hayes in the 015 car works on the low side through turn number 1 and 2. Seth Cheney works the outside. Trevor Cheney now looking to work over Dakota Coon on the inside of 3 and 4 on the bottom side. Keep an eye on Hayes in the 015 car, the white and blue entry. A challenge for the race lead into 3 and 4. Certainly some multiple grooves happening at the moment. Trevor Cheney working the bottom side and following Hayes through 1 and 2. Meanwhile, Coon follows Seth on the outside of the racetrack. KDC back to position 4, looks to get a run through turn number 1 and 2 on the cushion. He's got the drive, it's just through 3 and 4. This is where the track is starting to get real tricky right now. At the line, we're going to give third spot back to KDC. He's continuing to work over your race leader, Seth Cheney, into turn number 3 and 4. 6 down, 4 to go. So good battle for first and good battle for third as well. Kern will pick up position number 3. Meanwhile, can he pick up the race lead out of 4? No. Seth Cheney continues to lead now through turn number 1 and 2. 2.5 remain here in the final heat race of the night. Seth Cheney in the 28. He started on pole. Qualified 4th quick here tonight. And he's looking to get the job done in heat race number 4. White flag is out. One final time around Lanier National Speedway for heat racing action. Here are the KDC Home Improvements 360 Sprint Cars through 3 and 4. Seth Cheney delivers. He gets the Wait. Andrew Martin, thank you very much for the like, brother. Appreciate it. Of course, don't forget, guys, hit the like on the video. Get your name on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Starting grid. Deep in the get going very quickly, and you want to hope that this one stays green. Your B main rolling down the back straight away. Top 8 going to move on. 10 drivers going to be sent packing here tonight. Start 20 cars in the feature. Green flag is out. Devin Bart's got a horrible start, as did that outside line. But, oh, Taylor Howe around. And I dare say we're going to be going yellow. Yes, we are yellow, yellow, yellow very early on. Take a look at your wicked cushion instant replay. The 54 there of Mitch Stiles. Now the 54 of Stiles just got into the of the field in this B. Remember, top 8 going through. The lights are off on the pace truck. Only 10 laps. This is 10 laps, not 15. 10 laps the distance. James Grace, Mason Hannigan, and Stephen Hill, your top 3. Here we go. Green flag is back out in your B main. Wayne Williams and the number 4 car and the Wicked Energy come with number 4. Sits in position 4 at the moment. Here comes Dylan Hauser down to the inside into turn number 3 and 4. Hauser looking to pick up 4th and put Wayne Williams back to position 5. Will do so at the start-finish line. Yellow is out. And this is more than likely going to end this race, and in fact it will. As the safety truck pulls out onto the racetrack on the back straightaway. Magically appears and jumps the wall. Of course, after this one, in about an hour and a half's time, we have I believe it's the Ohio Freshwater Super Late Models, and we go to the Volusia Speedway Park for 100 laps. In distance, 100 lap around the Volusia Speedway Park for round number 2 of the series. And the white flag has been displayed here in your KDC Home Improvements 360 Winged Sprint Cars B Main. Presented by World of Thunder. Don't forget, you can check out World of Thunder on the web and head over to www.wotrl.com. That's wotrl.com. Of course, don't forget to check out our website as well. Head over to ultimatedirttv.com. Checkered flag is out. The situation at also, this will line up how they finish. This will line up your top, I believe, 8 top 2 from each heat. In row 1, row 2 going to be Stephen Calavoda and Seth Cheney. Then we go back to Weston Newell and Dustin Griffiths, Brett Strickler, along with Charles Hayes. Those are your top 8. That will start this dash. 6 laps going to be the distance. Let's get ready for some green flag laps here at Lanier. 6 on the board. We go green for the KDC Home Improvement 360 Winged Sprint Cars Dash. Cabray, Calavoda, top 2. Weston Newell, 3rd now. Zarfos has fallen back after starting on the outside. Here comes the 38 of Brett Strickler. He's got a fast hot rod underneath him now. Calavoda goes high into turn 3. Look at the 3 wide battle right now. Strickler through the middle. Weston Newell up on the inside on Calavoda. Calavoda rails the cushion and finds back another 2 spots in turns 1 and 2. 3 down, 3 to go here in your KDC Home Improvement Dash for the 360 wing sprint cars. Cabray leads, Calavoda second. Third now is Western Yule, 2 to go. Oh, Calavoda into the wall, came down the racetrack, was very lucky not to clip the right rear there of Western Yule. White flag is out, one final time here in your dash. Strickler rides in 4th. Cheney back around the outside on Hayes. But through turn number 3 and out of 4, Chase Cabray. He finds the win here again and looking to go for the clean sweep. Here tonight, Cabray gets the win from Western Yule in 2nd. 3rd is going to be Stephen Calavoda. 4th is going to be Brett Strickler. Then we go back to 5th. There's going to be Seth Cheney. 6th is Charles Hayes. 7th going to be Dustin Griffiths. And 8th is going to be Jeremy Zarfos after starting position at number 4. Scott Anders, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome into the stream. Of course, don't forget, guys, hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page. Get your name up here on the bottom right on the screen. Or you can like the video post. It'll also work as well. We're going to take this opportunity to thank a number of people. Of course, first and foremost, KDC Home Improvement. Thank you very much for the sponsorship here with World of Thunder and being the naming rights sponsor of the 360 Winged Sprint Car Series. Of course, a big thanks to World of Thunder themselves. course, don't forget to check out our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. From there, you can click on our sponsors tab, our schedule, what we've got coming up and what we've got throughout the week. So big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV for another season. We head into week number 3, I believe, this week of the season. Of course, 13 weeks the season. Wicked Cushion, 19designs.com. Big thanks to Drew Neal. World of Thunder Rail Racing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. Make sure you head over to their social media pages to give them a like, give them a follow as well. Again, the Ohio Freshwaters Super Late Models at Volusia in about an hour and 20 minutes time. That should be an absolute bell ringer as well. No doubt we'll see some of the best Super Late Model drivers. Do. So KR and Max Speed TV stepped up for that one, so big thanks to those guys for that. We're live on Twitch, Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget to hit the follow button on our Twitch channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure the bell on the Get Notifications tab is on. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Of course, on our Facebook, hit the like and follow button. Hit the like on the video as well. Of course, get your name on the bottom of the screen. And that'll be up until the next person comes along and gives us a like as well. We are trying out Streamlabs OBS here tonight. Might go back to the normal Streamlabs, the normal OBS version after this. Starting grid. We know Chase Cabrera is going to start on the front row, along with Weston Newell, I believe, then Stephen Calavoda, third. Let's get shifty for 50. Green flag is out here in the main event and we are underway. Cabray leads down the back straightaway for the first time. Strickler on the outside on Calavoda. How will this track play out? Is the top the place to be? Is the bottom? Well, let's find out. Strickler went to the top side through 1 and 2, down to the low side into turn number 3. Trying to gather some good momentum through 3 and 4. Now here comes the 0.15 of Charles Hayes through the middle of the racetrack. Around the outside on Stephen Calavoda. Shuffle Calavoda back to position 5 now. It's Calavoda and they're 3 wide behind him. Cheney, Zarfos and Griffiths. Keep an eye on the 91 of Ernie Williams Jr. as well, trying to make his way through this field. He sits inside of a top 10 at the moment. Calavoda goes back to the top side through turn number 1 and 2. Nearly 4 wide there as they exit turn number 4. 3 wide into 3 again. Ernie Williams Jr. with the move. Well, I would say he's got the moves like Jagger, but he's got the moves like Boomhauer. Ernie Williams Jr. now makes his way to position number 5. Battle up into 3rd and 4th. Charles Hayes got by Brett Strickler. Strickler back to 4th. Williams in 5th. Zarfos 6th. Griffiths 7th. Calavoda 8th. 9th is Seth Cheney. And Stephen Hill rounds out your top 10. Lanier putting on a show. No matter what cars you put here, you're going to get some green flag laps. And again, a lot of the credit comes back to the drivers as well. One man we're trying to keep an eye on as well in the Casey Kane Racing Sim team in the Napa Auto Parts, number 49 of David Heilemann. He started at the back of this one in row 10. He's up to position 14, so he's having a tough time in getting through this field. Just the traffic in front of him right now are spread out all over the place. Look at Hauser behind here in the black and white and blue. Number 33 trying to make it 4 wide into turns 3. He tried to do the same in 1 and 2. Hauser again trying to find a way by. But there's just action aplenty. Oh, 3 wide. Hauser through the middle. Picks up 1, 2, 3. Oh, Calavoda Hauser. How did he miss that one? Oh, we are going to go yellow. Dustin Griffiths in the 82 facing the wrong way. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. This had it all. Unbelievable racing. And there was a little contact between Calavoda and Griffiths. Geez, Hauser was very lucky. So the first caution flag of the evening for your main event. As the lights go out on the iRacing.com official pace truck. Cabray, Newell and Charles Hayes, your top 3. Swindell Speed Lab car number 39. Out in front, 21 complete, essentially 16. As the first 5 were non-racing laps. Through turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Hayes got a nasty push there on the exit of turn 4. Not sure what's going on with the 015 car, but there is problems for that car. And he's gone from 3rd back to position 8. Meanwhile, Hauser coming through as well. Stephen Hill trying to make his way forward. So the top three just starting to clear out from the rest of the field. Fourth and fifth, in fact, following suit. Dylan Hauser back there in position 6. He's starting to work the outside of the speedway. David Hardeman has made his way to a top 10, rolling right through the middle on the outside of the 015 of Charles Hayes. Jeremy Zarfos is next on the target list for the number 49 car. Hauser, meanwhile, still working the outside of the speedway, as is Ernie Williams Jr. Williams down to the low side in 3. Hauser, along with David Hardeman's got a run on the outside. Yeah, unfortunately, that sucks, Dustin. Hauser, slide job on Ernie Williams Jr. Hauser now going to pick up 2 spots, make that 1 as Ernie Williams Jr. comes back at him in turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, Weston Newell and Brett Strickler going at it for 2nd and 3rd, and what this is allowing is Chase Cabray to move away from the rest of the field. Hauser now moves into position 4, puts Ernie Williams Jr. back to P5. Stephen Hill in P6 as they nearly go 3 wide through 3 and 4. And then, of course, here comes an Napa Auto Parts car number 49 of David Hardeman working on the outside of the racetrack through 1 and 2. Strickler on the inside on Western Newell. Strickler down low into 1 and 2. As he's done for the previous, well, so many laps. Here comes Western Newell. Oh, there's contact. Oh, Strickler, holy cow, how did Stephen Hill get by that? Strickler unfortunately gets shuffled back to P7, and now you move Dylan Hauser into position number 3. Working the outside of the racetrack through 3 and 4. 22 laps to run here in the main event still. This is a ton of time in what is a 50-lap feature event. So far, we are looking at 30 completion laps this time by, and it's just been the 1 caution, so hats off to all the drivers. Look at this battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Ernie Williams Jr. holds on to 4th. 5th is Stephen Hill. 6th is David Hardeman. So Hardeman knows he's got time at the moment. That's not a worry for Mr. Hardeman at this stage. Meanwhile, Hauser gets up into 2nd spot by Weston Newell. Newell tries to come back at him through 1 and 2. Tries to put a slider on. Will he do the same in 3 and 4? He'll run somewhat of a slider line, but Dylan Hauser. Meanwhile, Chase Cabray, nearly a 2.8 second lead. Ernie Williams Jr. up on the inside. Takes away 3rd from Weston Newell. But Newell, he's now going to go to the top side and try and get back by Ernie Williams Jr. He does so. Stephen Hill half spun the car. There's Mason Hannigan on screen. He's back on pit road, so that's going to be his night done for. Newell, Hardeman, and Williams Jr. right now. Great 3-car battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th on the racetrack. 15 laps to go. So 35 completed, and once again, just the 1 yellow. Hardeman 1 spot out of a transfer. Chase Cabray, nearly 3.5 seconds. He just continues to walk this field and show them how it's done. Hauser, a fantastic drive up to position number 2. Here comes Weston Newell back at him. Down into 1 and 2 on the low side. Hardeman moves by Ernie Williams Jr. on the outside of the racetrack. Williams Jr. going to work through the middle. We come to 10 to go. We are officially a heat race distance from this main event being completed. And surely these drivers thinking, well, I wonder how much fuel I've got. Maybe they're more, they're thinking maybe there should have been more than, expecting more than one yellow. But with the way some of these drivers are, they just may have opted just to somewhat fill the tank and not take the risk on being light on fuel. The way some of these drivers are working the inside and outside of the racetrack, I don't think they're at any worry at the moment of fuel being a factor. Andy Williams Jr., he's gone back to position 7. Got into the outside wall in 3 and 4 on the previous lap. Travis Snyder Jr. coming back to pit road to continue to watch Western Hill in the 222 car. Continue to work down low. This time by Chase Cabray. 5 laps to run. He has pulled almost a 4-second gap. Now, interesting to see the times right now. David Harlan, he is 2/10 quicker than anybody else on the circuit, especially that last lap, or the last time by. We'll see what it is. A lot of the drivers run the 14.4s, 14.5s. David Harlan, he ran a 14.2. He wasn't any quicker that time by, so Harleman goes back to the outside of the racetrack. 3 laps to run. Battle for 2nd and 3rd, and battle for 4th and 5th. Strickler looking to get back to P4. Harleman going to get shuffled back to P5. We watch Hauser and Western Hill put on an absolute clinic of a show here. Oh, the yellow is out just as they come to the start-finish line. And this is going to put this final lap under caution. And these boys might want to slow down because, ladies and gentlemen, Chase Cabray is officially gonna go to victory lane here in the KDC Home Improvement 360 Sprint Cars, presented by World of Thunder. Take a look at your JR Productions and Media finishing results. So getting the win here in caliber 39, Chase Cabray gets the job done over Dylan Hauser in 2nd. Western Newell rounds out your podium. Brett Strickler home in 4th. David Harleman rounds out your top 5. Stephen Hill in 6th. Ernie Williams Jr. in 7th. Kyle Keane in 8th. Wayne Williams in 9th. And rounding out your top 10 is Stephen Calavoda. You go over the page and take a look at our 11th through the 20th, Charles Hayes in 11th, Seth Cheney in 12th, James Grace 13th, 14th is going to be Jeremy Zarfos, Travis Snyder Jr. 15th, Dakota Coons 16th, 17th, Steve Castle 18th, Mason Hannigan, Devin Butts 19th, and 20th is going to be Dustin Griffiths. We'll go down to victory lane here in just a moment and chat with our top 3. As we go straight down to victory lane and chat with the driver in the 39 car in the Swindell Speed Lab. Chase Cabray, you bring home a clean sweep here tonight. Talk about how you're feeling after this 50-lapper.
Pretty good. I think we've put a little bit of time into learning how to run on the slick after we witnessed Bergeron kill us in the prairie. So we put a little bit of time into figuring out what the car needs, and I think we hit on something pretty big there.
Enjoyed a 4-second lead, coming to the closing stages of this race. I mean, this track it looked very tricky at the start, but once you found something, you sort of drove away from the rest of the field. I mean, what did you make of the track conditions here tonight?
Yeah, I knew that the top was going to go away very fast because everybody was going to get up there and just use it up. And then the bottom was going to do the same thing. So I rolled the wing to the trunk and pulled the old Don Don line and rode around through the middle like Donnie Schatz. Just never ever touched full throttle, not the entire race. I just stayed about quarter throttle the whole race. Was good enough to keep, just anything to keep the wheels straight and the wheels going forward. So was able to do what I needed to do to get the win.
Well, you certainly did that, and as I said, you enjoyed almost a 4-second advantage coming to the white flag, but the yellow flag decided to halt to that one. Congratulations on the win, but of course, before we let you get out of here, sponsor shout-outs, who makes the wheels turn on that 39 machine.
I got to thank all the guys at Swindell Speed Lab. Like I said, we put in a lot of time, and I think we hit on something big. So hopefully it shows in tomorrow's pro race. Thanks to these guys for putting on a great show. And Brett, your voice is so lovely up in the booth. It brings warmth to my ears.
All right, there we go. Chase Cabray there home in first place. We'll go and chat with our second place. And that's going to be Dylan Hauser. Dylan, congratulations on second. Man, a heck of a run for you in that 33 car. How are you feeling at the moment?
Pretty decent. Came from the back to second. Not too bad.
You made your way quickly towards the front. You had to deal with some heavy traffic at the start of that one, but once you got through that, that 33 car certainly looked very fast and very comfortable no matter where you put it.
Yeah, it was good. I was actually matching Chase's pace from like lap 25 to 40, and then after that he was a little faster, but he was good. He's better than me up against the fence or down the bottom at the jury running, and I was on the fence. So shout out to him. He ran a great race, and just happy to run second, I guess.
Other than starting, that far back, I mean, would you do it?
I missed practice.
Would you do anything differently in that feature event, or were you happy with how you're able to get through that field and hold pace with the guys up front?
I was happy. I missed practice. I joined the server at 6:20, and they was in qualifying. And I hit the wall both laps in qualifying. Heat race loaded a different set. It was terrible. I flipped it, loaded a different set for the B main, and it felt good. And I ran for the feature. And probably a good thing I started in the back. Just it's fun going from the back to the front in the slick track.
All right, look, before we let you get out of here, sponsor shout-outs. Who makes the wheels turn?
TTL Esports, THY Designs, Down Under Graphics, SimWorks. There's a bunch of people. All my teammates. Can't thank those guys enough. And thank you and WOT for broadcasting this and putting the race on. Appreciate it.
All right, there we go. Dylan Hauser, they're home in second place. We'll tap to the driver that comes home in third place here tonight, Weston. Weston, congratulations on a third place run here tonight. It was a top 3 car all night. You had a good run there with Hauser and, of course, Strickler there as well. Talk about your race and how you're able to hang on to a podium.
Yeah, I had a pretty good car. Got caught kind of searching there. And Strickler, I think, caught up to me, and he got around me there. I started using the top side to try to get a bigger run for 3 and 4, and kind of threw it in on the bottom and used him up a little bit and slapped his wheels and knocked him back. So I wasn't too happy about that. But other than that, really, my race was pretty uneventful. I just stared at Chase Cabray's tail tank and watched it slowly get farther and farther away from me. He was hooked up. There wasn't really too much on the track as far as grip. I mean, you could try to go to the top. It was just so far around, and there wasn't any grip on exit. So if I had to go up there, I got caught up there a few times. I just tried to cut the corner off at the top of the corner and just break it off. But other than that, it was a pretty uneventful race.
You did have to, so you were sort of searching for lines moving all over the racetrack. Yeah, how did your car feel? I mean, from the broadcast point of view, your car looks very stable, very still, and certainly no matter where you put it, you were able to sort of match those times at the start with Cabray.
Yeah, definitely. I I could put the car anywhere I wanted to put it. It was just a matter of trying to find something that Chase doesn't, and he's a pro for a reason. He knows what he's doing, and he gets out front like that. It's hard to catch him, and and then you factor in other guys catching up to me. Strickler, how I think Ernie was on my tail tank for a while there. So you can't always run the preferred line you want when, unlike the leader who's out front in clean air. So.
Look, third place here tonight in the 360 Sprint Cars. Big thanks to KDC Improvement. And of course, we'll hand the microphone over to you. Who do you need to thank?
Yeah, first and foremost, World of Thunder for a great place to race. You hear Ultimate Dirt TV, best in the business as far as wickedcushion.com, deadhead.com.au, Worm Paints, 19 Design, John, Chris, all the guys over at Pick Me Up, Brian Otter, Jamie Wallace. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, there we go. There, Western Newell home in third place here tonight. And that'll wrap us up for the KDC Home Improvement 360 Winged Sprint Cars. Next, we turn our attention to the Ohio Freshwaters Super Late Models. We head to the Volusia Speedway Park. But before we get there, we need to wrap things up from here. Not sure why the microphone keeps cutting out like that. It's kind of annoying. But a big thanks to the guys here at World of Thunder, of course, KDC Home Improvements, for coming on board as the title sponsor for the 360 Winged Sprint Cars. For the people on Twitch, we hope you enjoyed the show again. Of course, we're going to be live in just under an hour's time. Same to our YouTube audience as well. We'll have a new stream up for that one. And same goes to our Facebook. For the people that liked and followed the video and the page as well, thank you very much for your continued support. Of course, a big thank to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. You can check them out on our website at www.ultimatedirttv. And those sponsors are Wicked Cushion, 19designs.com, World of Thunder Racing League, Dirt Leagues Australia, JR Productions and Media, and Black Diamond Motorsports. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, this is Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you in about an hour's time for the Ohio Freshwaters Super Late Models. Goodbye.